The world consumes 80 billion pieces of new clothing each year. This is fast fashion. Companies convincing you to buy clothes you don't need. Fashion is big business. Globally, the industry brings in $1.2 trillion each year, $250 billion coming from the US alone. Fast fashion clothes are cheap and look like your favorite designer clothes. But we wear fast fashion garments less than 5 times and keep them on average for only 35 days. So how did we get here? In the early 1900s, clothing prices dropped as mass production ramped up. Garment factories began to open in developing countries, allowing companies in the United States to increase profits by using cheap labor. Many factory workers are not paid a living wage and work in dangerous conditions, and child labor definitely still exists. Aside from the human dangers, the environment is also taking a hit. The clothing industry is the second highest polluter of clean water. The global cotton industry uses more pesticides than any other crop in the world. This poisons farmers and contaminates drinking water. Fossil fuels are used to make polyester, which is now the most commonly used fiber in our clothing. And it can take hundreds of years to break down. Over 70 million trees are logged every year and turned into fabrics like rayon. Coal burned to operate those factories pollutes the air, and the toxic runoff from those factories can make rivers too dangerous for human contact. The average American is now generating 82 pounds of textile waste every year. Some clothes are donated and some are recycled, but eventually end up in landfills. Our constant need for new things and instant gratification has changed our outlook on clothes. What we used to cherish for their quality have become disposable items that we replace next month. Fast fashion is a compromise that comes at a huge human, social, and environmental cost. It's time to recognize the scale of the world's fashion waste and work in collaboration to reduce it by being more conscious about how our clothes are made and where they end up. Start the conversation, incite change, reclaim.